demonstrate that it's a, a viable need, I think that would help move that along, because it's not just a matter of putting a crosswalk in on Route E.
Yes.
There, it's a matter of once they get across Route E, there's an aggregate shoulder out there. They can't drive on that unless they're in driving lanes, and you don't want people in the driving lane on the north bypass because people drive too fast there anyway.
Yeah, especially with the extra.
I wonder if Social Security wouldn't actually help us with those numbers.
Well,
if we're carrying 10 people out there a month, they're getting there by other means.
And I'm glad you said that, because I wonder if they would be able to fund something as well. And I don't know if I'd be the best person to contact them or if you would, but I'll be glad to help you however I can.
Being federal, maybe that would be a project for this new efforts. There was talk about a pedestrian crossing at the Russell Street junction. They put in a new signal light there, but it didn't have a crossing. Would that also, you think, fall into the regional planning possibility?
Yes.
Okay.
I would throw that to regional planning.
When you say that, are you talking about as far as a grant?
Transportation Advisory Committee, whatever.
Yeah, or to be put on the priority list. That's what I'm asking. Is it for a grant from the state or to be put on the TAC committee's priorities?
Well, I would say either way,
Okay.
because if you don't get a grant for
Right.
some of this stimulus stuff
Yeah.
we're talking about right now, and there's supposed to be a second round of it at some point later, you would already have it listed as a need, on the TAC committee through the RPC.
Okay.
So, I would raise awareness.
It appears that most of the projects that are developing right now have come through the recommendation of the tax committee.
Right,
In order to get into the priority schedule and so on.
It's MoDOT's model.
Yeah.
Been successful. And that's the Delta Regional Authority too. When that Delta, whatever they're calling this Delta Regional Transit Plan, they are taking each state's transportation plan and formulating that and adding that into the Delta Regional Transportation plan for those counties within that Delta region of each state, of those participating states. One of the things that they complimented Missouri about the way that our process works through the regional committees going to the state level and being identified that way, and how successful that model has been. So it's very good.